Okay, so I came back to the little book thing here today, and I was looking around at some of the other books, and so I saw this one: Animals Are Smarter Than Jack, Connecting Animal Lovers and Helping Animals Worldwide. Well, guess what? This is going on the workplace lunchroom table, because 91 true stories. You'll see animals quite differently. I think this is great. This is hilarious. So, perfect book. That's what I'll take today, and I'll bring this back in a couple days. Okay, folks, I am back, and so here we are. It is Vlogust day, I think 28, something like that, and it's another scorcher out here, guys. It was about 30°C at 8 a.m. this morning. Right now it's about 5, a little bit after 5, I guess. You'll hear the highway in the background a little bit. I'm on the trail, but it's pretty close to the highway at this point. So I apologize for any background noise, but what I wanted to talk to you about was actually how hot it is and the fact that I'm out for a run in it. So more specifically, training in the heat and why I personally believe that it's a good idea to do so. With this said, I just want to start up front, full disclosure and full disclaimer here. I am not a medical professional. I do not encourage anybody to just go out at the hottest day of the year and go for a run. That's not what I'm saying here. So with that out of the way though, let's get started. So I believe fully in the theory of, like, training specifically for the race or for the event that you're doing. So, specificity. So if you're running a hilly race, what do? You run lots of hills. You make sure you get lots of vert, lots of elevation gain in your training. If you're running a marathon, you don't go out and do a bunch of 100-meter sprints as all of your speed work throughout marathon training. What do? You go for maybe some 800s, but you do more like, 1K or mile repeats or 2-mile repeats or even intervals of 3 miles in longer runs. So it just makes sense to train for the conditions on race day. So with that said, I just ran a summer marathon here last month, and it was so hot it got so hot once the sun came out about halfway through it, that half of the field either dropped out or finished in over 5 hours. So it's not like it was an elite crowd. The winner was going to win this marathon at a time of just over 3 hours. So there was probably only, 1 or 2 people there that could potentially run a sub 3. So this wasn't, an elite crew or anything like that. But still some good runners. I expected to finish more like halfway in the pack. It was just under 100 people there. So I finished in 14th place and, at just in under a 4-hour marathon. So I suspected to be more like middle of the pack, back another 30 places or something. But what got me through that, knowing that I was going to be running a late July marathon, is that most of my training I did after work at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the heat of the day, hottest part of the day. And we've had a very warm spring and into summer, lots of humidity. So for me, that really worked out. And I think that it speaks volumes in training for the worst, because here I was prepared to run in 25, 30 degree weather here in Nova Scotia, Canada. That's pretty hot for us if there's some humidity. And then when the sun came out and things got brutal after about 25K, heading into that 20-mile mark at around 32K, people just start dropping off, just dropping like flies, man. I passed so many people in that last 10K. It was unreal. I probably gained those 30 spots in that last 10K because people were just dropping out or stopping or just needing to completely abandon all hope of their training plan. But for me, I was able to keep going. Sure, I wasn't able to keep going at the same pace. So my marathon goal pace, it didn't happen that last 10K. I did lose some time, for sure. I was probably on pace for more like a 3:48 or 3:50 and finished in about 3:57. So I did lose a lot of time, but I was at least able to keep running at the kind of pace you would suspect someone could run in 30-degree weather with humidity. So anyway, for me, it really worked out. I think we should do that. I think we should train during the hottest part of the day if you can. I know some people have other work obligations, family obligations. For me, it's good. It's just me and Jamie. I have an 8 to 4:30 day, so I can come home, I can run and then eat some dinner after that. So it's not a big deal. I get that. People with kids and stuff may not have that luxury. You've got to run in the morning. But, you know, I just think that it's worth exploring. It's worth doing at least your easy runs, the bulk of your mileage, I think, during the hotter part of the day to get used to that, get acclimated. And then your key workouts, which are the ones that you're really going to like, you know, those are going to improve your leg turnover, your speed and things like that, or your hill climbing, whatever it may be. Those key workouts that you really want to get something from, sure, do those under ideal conditions. Maybe get up in the morning when it's a bit cooler to do those, or even push them a day if you have to, so you can do them in more ideal conditions, because you want to benefit from them as much as you can. But really get used to being in the heat. Stay hydrated. That's the main thing. Let somebody know where you're going to be, when you expect to be back. I always have my phone with me. Number one, because I use the Strava app and it's on my phone. I don't have a running watch, but also because I would want to take it with me anyway. Because then if I am in an emergency situation, I can at least call Jamie, or if something changes, I can text her and say, hey, look, you know, this run just isn't working, or something happened, or I changed the route or something, and here's what you can expect instead. Even if I don't need help, you know, at least then I can give her a heads up. So anyway, just there's some thoughts on that. I think that's all I'm going to do for today, guys. Not much of a vlog really today. Just wanted to talk about this. It's been a busy day so far. Didn't get to do a whole lot at lunchtime. And yeah, I'm kind of cooking out here in the sun. Well, actually, I'm in a little bit of shade right now, so that's kind of nice, but it is very hot. I've got some mosquitoes after me, so I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for watching. Let me know down below if you are a runner, or if you do exercise. Do you try to avoid the heat of the day, or do you try to get used to it, so that on a race day or during a more endurance event, you've got that kind of acclimation. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, click the bell, do all that good stuff, and until next time, guys, peace.